Okay, well, got the Bluetti all charged up, 100%. So we're going to disconnect our power, and we've got this Stackle, whatever fridge I've had for a few years. Hadn't run in a while, about 2 years. The cords are pretty gross, but let's plug this thing up to AC power, and let's just see how long it can actually run. So, I'll get this ready here, we'll unplug it. Okay. AC power, we got no draw because this isn't on. Okay, this just turned on. It's only drawing 40 watts. I think a fridge is like 30 degrees. $62 currently, so at constant draw, looks like that's 20 hours, but in theory, once this thing gets up to temperature, it won't have to run other than just maintaining it. I think it has one of those more efficient compressors as well, so we'll see, but that's what we got currently. Okay, it's been about 25 minutes. The fridge is well below what I want it to be, which is fine. There's nothing in there to absorb it, so, that's just cold. We're sitting at 95%, 99.9 hours left, whatever. So it took 5% to take this from 60 degrees to 23 degrees in 25 minutes. So that's not bad. Also, what we're going to be doing is I'll probably have this plugged into the car while we're driving. And then, supplement that at night. Sorry, that's focusing on my hand. So anyways, I think what I'm going to do, and the temperature's going up, is I'm going to leave this plugged up, and let's just see how long it goes. There's nothing in there to regulate the temperature, but I'm also not going to risk food, just because, it doesn't really make sense to. But anyways, let's see how long this will go. Just plugged up, maintaining temperature. The house is going to be about 70 degrees or so a little cooler than what the car will be generally. But yeah, so curious. A little bit of an update. It's been 3.5 hours, and we're at 82%. So I imagine it's been cycling a few different times. And again, there's nothing in there. I can feel just from the top that it is cold. Pop it open, you can see the frost on the side and whatnot. So I don't know about the efficiency differences between AC and DC. I might look into that. I might do another test. We'll see how long it takes for it to kill this, but I definitely, it's not too bad. Okay, it's been 25 hours and we've officially killed this thing. But this is still cold. So I think what we're going to do next is charge that completely and try it on DC power. Okay, she's back to 100%. Did not take very long to get there. So I'm going to unplug. I've got my 12 volt plugged in, so we'll go ahead and shove that. Okay, we've got AC off, DC on, let's plug this in. Okay, DC on. Okay, so it's at 60 degrees. Yeah, I mean, it's hot in here. Let's see how she goes. Definitely on DC power. I don't remember what this is set to. Okay, so 30, so it looks like it retained that. Then we'll see what happens. Okay, it's been about 2 hours. That's that one. 5%, so I think that might be doing better. Efficiency-wise, I'll have to run the numbers and tell you. But I did have a theory that I think this will actually be more efficient thermally whenever we have stuff in there to maintain the temperature. Because right now, this is acting like an air conditioner, just constantly trying to keep the temperature around 30 degrees, within whatever margin, apparently 3 degrees, probably a little more. So I think once we have items in there to act as like a cold or heat sink, that it'll, actually run a lot less. So I don't know. We'll see. But I have a feeling that this might work pretty well. Looks like it just kicked back on. So. Okay. 16 hours later. It's the next day at 8 a.m. And you saw it on here. 61%. So DC is incredibly more efficient. And I think with the heat sink, absorbing the actual temperature, this is going to be the way to go. So I think at this rate, we're going to be at least able to get 2 days out of it. And I only expect that to go up. So this is exciting, and I'm glad that we've tested and figured this out. Okay, it has been almost 2 full days. We got another 2.5 hours until it's technically 48 hours, but this thing's sitting at 19%. Fridge is still running strong, so I'd say DC power is the winner for sure. I'll update it whenever we're actually on our trip, but I am so far very impressed by this.